Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome back to Elm Creek and another mod minute or so video. And today we're going to be taking a look at a mod that has made me so happy. It's the Color Configurator mod by Rockstar. Now, I am also going to give credit to Deus Volt, I believe it is, for this Bazan Gigant Z061. It's also available in the downloadable, in-game downloadable Giants Mod Hub, and it is across platform. The John Deere we're going to be using today is by Dents. I just released a mod minute or so video not too long ago with a bunch of Dents's amazingly wonderful John Deere tractors, which you can find out on King Mods. I will have links to in the description below for Dents's King Mods homepage for the Bazan and of course for the color configurator. And I will be saying Bazan and Bison because I don't know which one it is, and that way I will get it right 50% of the time. Now, where do we start with this color configurator? Okay, well, let's start with going over to our John Deere because I want this John Deere, I want the Bazan to be this John Deere green. All right. And if we go, actually, if we take a look at the Bazan real quick, the Bison real quick, and we look at its main body colors, you can see here, non-standard in-game palette. So it's got a very specific color palette that the modder chose to use for this mod. And I'm assuming most of these are kind of muted colors and very specific to this particular combine. All right. But we want it to be John Deere green. So we're going to come on over to a John Deere tractor. We're going to go in to customize. And we're going to go down and we're going to look at the main color. And we're going to find, this one has John Deere green plastic, John Deere green, John Deere, our original green plastic, and original green. So we have to decide, what do we want the Bazan color to be? Now, do we want it to be the original green or the John Deere green? I'm going to go with the original green. I kind of like the way that looks. All right. So let's go back in here. What we're going to do is we're going to left click on original green and we're going to hold our mouse, left click mouse button down. And that is going to open up the custom color configurator. And there's a few things here. On the left-hand side, you've got slider bars that will allow you to adjust the color that way. You can input specific RGB values, which I will have more to say on that in a few minutes. And over here, you can select from 50 different textures. Pretty amazing, actually. And some of them are way out there. And I'll tell you, anything to meet anybody's taste, I believe, is here. And then this little color cube over here, you can zoom in if you want with your middle mouse button. Or if you left click, you can rotate it. And it allows you to kind of see the texture and the color from different lighting angles. So you can kind of get a little bit of an idea. So if we go over here and pick chrome, you can see how that's going to look, or copper, that kind of thing. Okay. So that's what that's all about. But the main reason we came in here is to get these color values. We need these color values for our Bazan. So I went ahead and marked these down. Okay. So once we have those, we can get out of our little John Deere here, come over to our Bazan, go in, customize, go into our main color palette. Now, we can pick any of these colors we want. It doesn't really matter. It actually doesn't matter at all. You're going to left click again and hold down, and it's going to present us with the custom color configurator again. Now, notice it defaulted to old painted metal, and that is because that's what the modder wanted that texture to be. You can still change it, but that's what it's defaulted to. But what we're concerned about is getting this color to be John Deere. So the first value was 0.04. So we're going to put in 0.04. And if you watch the right-hand side, it's going to look pretty green here in a second. The next thing we want to do is 0.201. So 0.201. And then our last value is 0.024 right there. And that is our original green from the John Deere green tractor in old painted metal. Now, if you don't like that, we can switch it to, let's say, standard painted metal, for instance. But we're going to leave it on the old painted metal. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to rename it to, let's just say, well, we can even name it the same way it was before, original green, if you want to. I actually kind of want to notate that it's John Deere, so I'm going to put the JD in there, JD original green. I'm going to save it, and there it is right there, JD original green, and we can select it. And there's our John Deere green in old painted metal. And if we click customize, say yes, say okay, and there we go. We've got a John Deere green Bazan. Pretty stinking sweet. Now, let's take a look at a couple other things here. If we go back into customize and go back into our color palette, and go back into, I'm sorry, left click and hold down. Of course, like I said, we can choose from a wide variety of different textures. The circular brushed metal, for instance. Let's go ahead and apply that, and we'll customize that. See how much bling? Oh my goodness, yes. Lots and lots of bling. Now notice that your green isn't exactly like the John Deere green. Well, in certain lights it is. But that's the key here. Colors are going to look a little bit different depending on the texture you select, what material they're on, etc. And if you want to lighten it up or change it a bit, if you think you want it just to be a little bit different, you can certainly do that just by going back in and adjusting these sliders around. If we want to lighten it up quite a bit, we could even do that. Choose spacebar to apply, customize, say yes, get out of there. And that's even a little bit brighter green there. Now, here's the thing. Let's go back in. We saved this, right? Unfortunately, right now, saving it only saves it for that mod. So only the Bazan is going to see that John Deere original green that we saved. I'm hoping if it's possible that it could be across the board, so that when you save a color and name it, it would be available in other implements and mods. But right now it's only available in the implement or tractor or whatever it is that you saved it in. Okay. If you make a mistake and you just want to get rid of this JD original green, we can go ahead and just hit the click on that little X there in the top right, and it will delete that. We'll go ahead and recolor our Bazan here, come back out. That's done. Go back into it, colors, and the John Deere original green is gone. That is pretty much the gist of the color configurator. I hope that all kind of is clear as mud. I know I went through it kind of quick, but it's pretty simple to use. The only other note I want to make is let's just take a quick look at our John Deere green. And let's go in here and let's just take a look at this. These numbers, these RGB numbers, do not match what you will get if you do a Google search on John Deere green RGB or John Deere green, because you can look up any brand color pretty much on Google, JCB yellow, and it'll give you a code. I think it's because the way that the game treats its RGB palette. I'm not entirely sure why the numbers don't match. It's a little unfortunate because it might be kind of easy to be able to just grab numbers off the web and throw them in here, but it doesn't work. And that's why I showed grabbing the numbers from an actual, John Deere tractor in order to get the in-game John Deere green color code. Hopefully that makes sense. But other than that, that's it for the color configurator. I love it. So glad it's here. I can start going Kubota orange crazy on Kubota farm. Yeah, might even get a little out of hand if I'm really being honest with you. But hopefully this helps. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you'd like. Next time you see me, we'll probably be out on Kubota Farm. And if I get inspired, I don't know, kind of feeling a little bit like Old Family Farm this weekend. So I might do a little recording there. But take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.